by Shema Mashak Wamalak Yahushua. Let's give an honor and praises to the Most High God and to His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I'm Soldier Donovan with the Battle Axes of the Most High, coming at y'all with another class, going into the Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom to brothers and sisters that tune in. Shabbat Shalom to brothers and sisters around the four corners of the earth. Please pray this video is edifying to the spirit as well as the body. Title of the class is Hear the Sound of the Trumpets. Hear the sound of the trumpets. And we know tomorrow the Battle Axes will be having the memorial blowing the trumpets. You know, a new moon, the biggest new moon that we can have, man. And knowing these things, knowing the times, knowing the seasons that we're going through, we have to continue to keep the faith, stay strong in this truth, and continue to prevail over these wicked things and wicked demons that may try to overtake us, right? Let's get, matter of fact, get this quick precept before I open up. Because hearing the sound of the trumpet is one of the first things to know what's going on, right? The book of Isaiah, chapter 6 and verse 9. And he said, Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not, right? Because it says, hear ye indeed, but understand not. Because a lot of people hear the sounds of the trumpets. They see what's going on in the world. They see what's going on across the waters, man. They understand the things that we're going into. They understand martial law is on its way. They understand that all these public things that are going out on a live rate, man. The brother who was just hung literally on the college campus, man. All these things are going on in this world. You still have the damn so-called Mexicans, man. You have all of them still being deported, still being racially abused. You still have the so-called African-American man getting the same treatment down here, right? And guess what? That's not even to include what's all going down in South America with the corruption in the government, all these things, man. All these things are piling up. Not even to get into the wars and the rumors of wars and not even the strange weathers that we've been having, right? It says a lot of people hear these things, but they don't understand it. They don't understand the times that we're in. They don't really truly perceive it. It's just another day. Thank God I made it through today. What about tomorrow? What about the next day? What about next month? What about after this life, man? What about once you die and you give up the ghost, man? There's no more works that you can perform. What then? We should be making our calling and election sure right now, hearing that sound and doing something because of the sound, man. I just had an Amber Alert before I got home. Guess what? They sound that trumpet. They sound that Amber Alert. Hey, message. Somebody, please, if you see this, act on it, right? And a lot of times, what do? Just swipe it up, move it out. It ain't my kids, right? Ain't nobody I know. But those are the trumpets, man. And think about it. The Lord sends all these signs and all these wonders, but yet we don't perceive these things, right? Read it again. And he said, Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert, and be healed. Because that's the point. Because a lot of times, we use our eyes to be our mind. We didn't use our bodily functions for what they should have been, right? We're thinking our heart is what we see. Guess what? Even our understanding, hearing with our ears, it goes in one ear and out the other. A lot of times people are usually using this in order to respond with this. This is Isaiah 6 and 9 says, sorry. Think about these things. We all use these functions for not what they use for, man. Because a lot of times people they just be talking out their ass, right? We always know that saying. That's why I said, it said, make the heart of this people fat, right? Clog it, clog the understanding. You know, when you get clogged arteries, guess what? Blood can't flow. Nothing can flow through there, right? It said, make the heart of these people fat. Make the understanding thick, dark. Can't move too much, right? You know, when you eat too much, you get the itis. You're too lazy. Can't move around. Can't really think, oh, I can't even do nothing right now. I'm so full, right? These are all the things that we go through, right? It says, make the heart of these people fat and make their ears heavy, man. Make their ears real heavy. Make sure that they can't hear these things. Make sure they can't perceive it. Guess what? Make it to let it be just a noise, like a ringing in their ear, like a little fly, man. All you hear is a bzzz, and that's it. It is gone, right? It said, make their ears heavy. It says, lest they see with their eyes, meaning you seeing what's going on. You seeing the prophecies unfold. You seeing the things that's going on in this world, right? And hear with their ears. They hear what's going on. Their understanding is being opened up. They're no longer just listening to respond. They're listening to understand now, right? And understand with their heart and convert and be healed. Because that's the main thing. Understanding what our mind is, right? Understanding the times. Understanding and converting. Coming back into who we are as a nation of people. And then that's how we be healed, right? This is how we know we get these things, right? And all these things come with the sound. That sound of that trumpet, right? Let's kind of get into it. Let's go to Psalms chapter 81. And we're going to start at verse 3. A classic, right? Oh, my bad. Let's see. Shalom, shalom, Sister Mary Houston. All the fam down there. I pray all is well. House of Brother Daniel. Shalom, shalom, Sister Genesis. Shalom, shalom, Abraham, man. Hope all you brews and sisters is doing good out there, man. Still got me out here in captivity. Most High willing, I'll be back in the building next week and kind of go from there, man. Psalms chapter 81 and verse 3. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon, in the time appointed on our solemn feast days. So this is something that King David was doing. This is something that we did even before King David, right? We had laws that pertain to these things, right? This was blowing up the trumpet in the new moon. We have a new moon. The new moon is on the same day as the memorial blowing of trumpets. So it's only right that we read these precepts and you will hear these things come out as the classes have been going on, right? It says, in the time appointed on our solemn feast day. This is a mighty feast day that we all should be gathering, loving one another, continue to having that brotherly and womanly, sisterly motherhood, and just be, continue to be happy and be around each other, right? Continue to keep the Lord's Sabbaths, feast days, all these things with joyfulness and gladness of heart. Because we never know when it's the last one. We never know, damn, this might be your last feast day for the Lord call your name. You never know what's going to happen, man. Think about it. A lot of brothers and sisters didn't make it to this Moors blowing the trumpet. That made it last year. A lot of brothers and sisters didn't make it to, guess what, the tabernacles, right? Regardless of what calamity may have came upon them, maybe they fell out the truth. Maybe they lost their lives. Maybe they just gave up and they lost the faith, man. You never know. But guess what? We always have to be thankful for wherever we are and being content, right? That's something that I've been kind of meditating on this week. Being content, right? Because the content is such a big thing that we have to do, man. The Lord told us in Jeremiah, he said, build houses. He said, plant vineyards. Sons marry daughters, daughters marry sons, right? He said, because basically saying, hey, get comfortable, man. Don't get complacent, but get comfortable. Because when you're complacent, you're not doing anything. You're working a regular 9 to 5. You think you're just a nigga. You're not doing anything, and you're staying out the way. Does staying out the way help you make it to the kingdom? No, man. But guess what? Be content with where you are, knowing the knowledge that you have, and continue to grow and expand from there, right? Verse 4. For this was a statute for Israel and a law of the God of Jacob. This is easy, man. This is easy, man. It's always been for us, man. No heathen should be keeping on more blowing the trumpets, man. And if they do, hey, I pray the Lord destroy them, man, utterly, right? Guess what, man? Get them in the talk box to where they can't blow a trumpet, man. I'm just saying. Hey, that's all I'm going to say, man. That's all I'm going to say. Let's get Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. He said, well, people get it, and if you don't, right? That's how the Lord does things, man, for his nation of people. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins, right? The Lord has always compared things to trumpets, right? Anytime we triumph over our enemy, we blow the trumpets. Anytime before we go to battle, we blow trumpets, right? The gathering of the feast days. We're going to get this in Numbers chapter 10, right? But he also compares our voices, right? Guess what? Our stature, right? To be strong like a trumpet, man. It is a strong instrument, and you can hear it outside of all these things. Brothers and sisters who listen to the band, who hear all these things, you always, yeah, you're going to hear your percussion, your wind, your instruments. But when you hear that brass instrument, right, it's like a different type of tone, man. It's loud, it's proud, right? It's there. You know that it's there, right? And we're out there on the streets, and when we teach and going to the highways and byways, this is how we go out, right? We let our voice, lift up our voice like a trumpet, so that we can show our people, their transgressions in the house of Jacob, their sins. Show them where they're wrong at. Show them where they must repent at, and show them how to come back and serve the Lord with joyfulness and gladness of heart, right? And this is what we have to do as a nation of people. We are blowing that trumpet, man. Guess what? We have brothers who literally blow trumpets. And guess what? Now the Lord is giving us our voice to lift it up like a trumpet, right? Telling the people, hey, the time is short, man. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Repent ye therefore, right? And be converted. This is what we're doing right now, right? And speaking of that, let me go ahead and get this. Romans chapter 13. Ain't gonna be a long class, brothers and sisters, but kind of want to get in here, man. I was kind of meditating on it, man, and I just got home from work, and I was like, man, I'm gonna hit Rise, let Rise go ahead and do the class this week. But, you know, sometimes, brothers and sisters, you really need stuff for your spirit, you know. Can't let this world truly bring you down and weigh you down not to want to do the work of the Father, you know. And that's something I repented for, and that's something I got on my own case about. Nothing should be able to take you away from doing the work, right? Nothing at all, man. And all praise to the Most High, He gave me the strength and allowance to do this class, right? But Romans chapter 13 and verse 11, and that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. Think about it when you sleep. It's the middle of the night. You don't hear nothing. Whatever. It's quiet in your house. What's the first thing that wakes you up? Your alarm. Some people may have a beeping. Some people may have regular noise. Some people have trumpets as their noises, right? And this is that noise that we have to hear in order to wake up. What noise did we hear? The knowledge of this truth. The brothers bringing it out in the mics, man. You hear them loud. Man, them brothers loud, man. What are they talking about? Then you sit there and you listen. Just think about it. Some people might not like music or have a taste for music. Then, oh man, that jibber jabber, man, that's too loud. It ain't even make no sense. But then you sit down and you digest it and you listen to it like, damn, listen to the strings right here. Man, listen to this right here. Man, it's really soothing once you can when you feel the music, right? A lot of times that's how it goes, right? And we heard that sound. We woke up, we heard the sound, and we know that, hey, it's time to get up, man. The Lord woke you up out of your sleep. He blew that alarm, man. That spiritual alarm. He said, hey, wake up now. Wake up. It's time to repent. It's time for you to know who you are. It's time for you to do the work. And it's time for you to make it to the kingdom of heaven. Think about it like that, brothers and sisters. The Lord didn't put you in this truth for no reason. You have a purpose. You have a way. And guess what? It's up to you to truly ordain your purpose in this truth, man. Guess what? You can be a mighty brother, a mighty sister in this truth, or you can fall by the wayside, knowing the truth and then choosing to truly fall away, man. It's up to you. But the Lord has woke you up to this truth for a reason. And brothers and sisters cannot waste this opportunity. We cannot waste the opportunity given by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Romans 13 and 11 from the top. It says, in that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. Because, hey, we are close, man. We almost at the end, man. We are at the end. We can see the finish line, man. And we just have to keep going, keep striving, right? Who's to say the Lord, Salaki, doesn't end this world in a year, 2 years, 10 years, a couple days, a couple months. Hell, we might go another 50 years, 60 years in this captivity, right? We don't know. We can see the prophecies unfolding. But the Lord said this time, He gave a judgment time for Babylonian captivity. You see how long He had us in the Persian and Mede. When you read the book of Judges, you read how long He had them in each of these captivities. But the Lord said this one. Christ said, I don't even know, man. Said the Lord just going to say, hey, go. And He's going to leap down from His throne, man. But we have to be ready for that day. Because the Lord said He's going to come as a thief in the night this time. Why? Because think about it. Think if the Lord told us, our wicked ass, you only got 70 years here. You only got 70 years. How do you think brothers and sisters will be living for 69 years 359 days and 23 hours and 59 minutes and 59 seconds. Brothers be living, hey, lavishly, man. They're wilding, freaking off in the night, doing whatever they need to. Think about these things, man. But then as soon as they get to that last minute, oh, let me go ahead and get, oh, Lord, Yahweh, oh, let me read, let me study, I repent. No, man. That's why the Lord has to come like a thief in the night this time around. Blowing the trumpet, giving us all the signs, giving us all these prophets in the Bible who showed you these things in the times to come, what to look out for, what to look, what to address, what to not do, right? This is why he's not doing that, man. He's not going to give us that set time anymore, because when we use that set time, we use it to our advantage, man. And the Lord doesn't want us to do it like that, man. The Lord wants us to truly take this time of grace and opportunity to repent, to come back to him wholeheartedly. Not take this time for granted, knowing that, oh, I still got time. You don't know that, man. The Lord can take you tomorrow. The Lord can take you right now. You never know these things, man. So always have your mind and body and spirit ready for these things to come, right? Verse 12, the night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light, man. And that's plain, man. Put off that old man, that old woman, and put on the new spirit, man. Think if you got an old trumpet, man. You got an old instrument. It's old and beat up. It may still work. It may still blow a couple tunes, but it don't hit harder than that new, brand new, polished brass, nice, fine, gold-looking instrument, man. Think about it. Granddaddy might have had an old bass guitar, but when that electric guitar came in, man, took the game over, right? These are all the things. Think about these things, the advancements we have had as a nation of people. We always strive for more and better. And guess what? We should want to do that for ourselves and our bodies and our spirits, man. This is Romans 13 and verse 12. I'm reading verse 13 now. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying, right? Said Israel is a terrorist organization. Them Israelis, they very much are, man. They very much are. They're in a land. It says bastards gonna dwell in Ashdod, man. All those people are not in their real land, man. And guess what? The Lord is gonna surely show these things and establish us back on top, man, when he comes back, right? It says, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness. And think about what they're doing in Israel right now. They're not walking honestly, right? They lying, fronting, posers, saying who they are when they really not, right? They a lot of rioting. Think about it. They even brought the rioting all the way over here to America, right? Drunkenness, not in chambering, wantonness, not in strife and envying. And they have all those things there, man. They all supposed to be one people, but they all fighting for a piece of land that don't even belong to them. That's like a lion just got a lion just got this kill. He got the kill. He eating it. And two hyenas come and take the food from him. And now the hyenas fighting. It ain't even yours from the jump, man. But guess what? That's how these other nations do to all of our things, man. Whether it be our covenants, whether it be our Bible, whether it be our God, whether it be our land. They always fight for something that's not theirs because guess what? It's better. It looks better, man. Think about it, man. Picture the other nations with a trumpet, and then picture the Lord, the Most High God, Yahweh, his trumpet, man. They had what Nebuchadnezzar had Belshazzar, right? Do you think King Nebuchadnezzar and Yahweh, both of their sons, who would win, man? Which instrument would look better, man? This is plain, man. I'm talking about really take these things in perspective when other nations try to, guess what, compare themselves to us or try to make themselves in the same higher state as us. It just won't work, man. That's like a damn flute trying to outblow a damn trumpet, man. Come on, man. Or like a damn bee trying to outweigh an elephant. It does not work, man. It won't work. It would never work, right? Shalom, shalom, Officer Barakai, man. Shalom, Mark. Reading your favorite precept right now, too, man. I'm going to start at verse 14, Romans 13 and 14. But put ye on the Lord, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. Because that's something that we don't need to do in these last days, man. When we get into these big three, when we get into these big high holy days, man, these big Sabbaths, these big new moons that mean a lot to the Most High God, even the Day of Atonement, you do not want to be making provisions for the flesh at this time, man. And guess what? I almost made a provision for my flesh today. Saying, man, I do the class next week when I get back in town, right? I'll be energized. I won't have to work the next day. That's cool. But guess what? Now think about it. What if the Lord was like, man, I got to be back in at the shop at 6. I got this carpentry I got to do. Man, Sister Mary, damn, Brother Moses want their stuff done, and I got to make sure it's done, man. I ain't going to do the work today. I see the sister dealing with the Pharisees over there, and I see them pointing at her, talking about it. They might be going on it, but man, I got work in the morning. I ain't gonna worry about it. Just think if the Lord did not do some of these things that he would have did, man. Think about these things, man. Think about how our life would have been changed, man. Paul, tent maker. What if he chose to make tents instead of doing the work of the Most High God, right? He's like, I'm gonna take this serious. Damn the Most High God. I'm really good at this. Think of these things, man. Sister Dorcas, she made garments for mighty men, made beautiful dresses, right? What if she took that serious instead of doing the will of the Father? Truly think about these things, man. Truly think and grasp how the Most High God has taken these things. And don't, guess what, make provisions for the flesh, man. Continue to fulfill the will of the Most High God and don't fulfill the lust thereof, right? Let's get this next precept. Let's go to Numbers. Numbers chapter 10. And we're going to start at, we could start at verse 1 and read on down. The book of Numbers chapter 10 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Make thee 2 trumpets of silver, of an whole piece shalt thou make them, that thou mayest use them for the calling of the assembly, and for the journeying of the camps. So those are 2 things that we have using the trumpets for, right? The calling of the assembly, when we all come together. Hey, when I blow this trumpet, hey, everybody come together, right? Everybody. This is easy, right? It says, and for the journeying of the camps. So whenever we go and journey, whenever we go in places, even when the children of Israel, even going through these times, having that pillar of fire, having that cloud by day, right? And that pillar of fire by night. Guess what? They all had the trumpet blowing, man. Hey, blow the trumpet. Hey, it's time to move, right? Let's go. Let's do it. Verse 3. And when they shall blow with them, all the assembly shall assemble themselves to thee at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. This is why we blow the trumpet whenever we get ready to do class, right? We all gather together, we blow the trumpet, and we throw up a mighty prayer to the Most High God, right? And if they blow but with one trumpet, then the princes which are heads of the thousands of Israel shall gather themselves unto thee. When you blow an alarm, then the camps that lie on the east part shall go forward. When you blow an alarm the second time, the camps that lie on the south side shall take their journey. They shall blow an alarm for their journeys. But when the congregation is gathered together, ye shall blow, but ye shall not sound an alarm. These are all the ways that the children of Israel understood what was going on by the sounds of the trumpets. Us these days, man, hey, we have to understand the sounds of the trumpets. Knowing what's the time for war, knowing when it's time to gather, knowing what the sounds of these trumpets mean, man. Knowing what it means and truly understanding these things, right? Verse 7, but when the congregation is to be gathered together, you shall blow, but ye shall not sound an alarm. And the sons of Aaron, the priests, shall blow with the trumpets, and they shall be to you for an ordinance forever throughout your generations. Now, we may not physically have the house of Aaron. Guess what? Still doing the sacrifices like we like today. But who did the Lord say he made the kingdom of priests, man? He made us a kingdom of priests, right? A royal priesthood, man. Those chosen people. So when we blow that trumpet out there on the streets, man, hey, we want our people to wake up and gather unto the Lord, man. He didn't say gather unto men. He said gather unto the Lord. And then we all come to the tabernacle of the congregation, man. That's why we always get brothers, man, hey, come to the school. Don't, hey, yeah, brother, come check me out, man. Here go my number. Hit me up. No, man, hey, come to the school, right? Come learn, right? You don't even have to gather to us. Go to a camp that fits your body, man. Whatever fits your spirit, go there, right? And this is what we commanded to do. It says an ordinance forever, right? Verse 9, and if you go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, then ye shall blow an alarm with the trumpets, and ye shall be remembered before the Lord your God, and ye shall be saved from your enemies. That's why we always blow the trumpet before we start camp, before we start class, before we do a lot of things, man. Because guess what? Guess what? This may not be our land, but we going to war every day, man. It's a spiritual fight, man. Every single day. When you throw up a mighty prayer to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that's you sounding your trumpet, man. Ding, ding, let's fight, man. It's always a fight from the start to the beginning of your days, man. This is why you start with that alarm, that trumpet, and you end with a trumpet, man. Sometimes you have to blow that trumpet within yourself to wake yourself up, man. This is where that self-examination comes through, right? It says, against the enemy that oppresseth you, then ye shall blow an alarm with the trumpets, and ye shall be remembered before the Lord your God, and shall be saved from your enemies, man. When the Lord comes back, man, when Christ comes back, they said they're going to hear that sound, man. They're going to hear that sound of that man, man. They're going to look at him and, man, that is a God coming back, man, and he is black. What is going on? That sound of that trumpet, man, it's going to be heard worldwide, man. And the Lord is going to come back and conquer this whole place, man. And Yahweh's going to be just sitting there and just, hey, proud of his only begotten son, man. This is tough, man. But watch this, verse 10. Also in the day of your gladness, and in your solemn days, and in the beginning of your months, ye shall blow with the trumpets over your burnt offerings, and over the sacrifices of your peace offerings, that they may be to you for a memorial before your God. I am the Lord your God. And guess what? This is what we're going to be doing tomorrow, right? When that trumpet, man, go up and your brothers and sisters is having a great time, man. Guess what? We know we don't do physical sacrifices now, but guess what? This should be your spiritual sacrifice, man. When you hear that alarm, when you hear that trumpet, you should let it resonate and marinate in your spirit, man. You should be like, hey, I am the offering now to the Most High God. I will make my calling and election sure. I will be a sweet savor unto the Lord my God, man. I will do the things to these things, right? This is what it is, man. Man, I'm talking about these people here, man. But this is why we blow the trumpet, man. This is the understanding. These are all the reasons, man, for war, for gathering, for solemn and feast days, right? Guess what? For journeying, for all these things, man. Because I'm going to even get this quick one. There's many stories in the Bible that brothers and sisters, before they did anything, blew a trumpet, man. Before, after. But I'm going to get a classic, man. Joshua. Brothers and sisters don't know the story about the battle at Jericho and how Jericho's fell. I challenge brothers and sisters to go read that, right? You can start at Joshua chapter 1, chapter 5, 6, wherever you kind of want to, you know. But I'm going to go to Joshua chapter 6. Joshua chapter 6. And I'll start at verse 16. Verse 13, sorry. Joshua chapter 6 and verse 13. And 7 priests bearing 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark of the Lord went on continually and blew with the trumpets, and the armed men went before them. But rearward came after the ark of the Lord the priests going on and blowing with the trumpets. And the second day they compassed the city once and returned into the camp. So they did 6 days. So 6 days they kept walking around, blowing the trumpet, blowing the trumpet. And you got to think about these people, man. Like, man, these folks is crazy. Picture if you had somebody outside your house for 6 days straight, blowing a trumpet and going around it, going around. You don't think you'd be scared? You boarded up, shacked up, man. You hid in your house, think you safe. And that person just keep walking around your house, blowing the trumpet, blowing the trumpet, blowing the trumpet. Not breaking in, not shooting, not doing nothing. Literally, just blowing the trumpet, man. That's all we doing is blowing the trumpet. And these people are afraid of us, man. All we doing out there is saying, hey, you God-chosen people. You the best people on the planet, man. You are the Lord. You are Israelites, man. Think about these things, man. And these people are scared of these things, man. They fear and dread the times of the awakening of the Israelites, man. Picture yourself in this day, man. This is real time, right? And it came to pass on the seventh day, they rose early about the dawning of the day, and compassed the city after the same manner 7 times. Only on that day they compassed the city 7 times. So they did it once every day. But this 7th day, they compassed the city 7 times, man. And it came to pass at the 7th time, when the priest blew the trumpet, Joshua said unto the people, shout, for the Lord hath given you the city. Think about these things, man. They shouted, man. Watch it. Verse 20. So the people shouted when the priest blew with the trumpets. And it came to pass, when the people heard the sound of the trumpet, and the people shouted with a great shout, that the wall fell down flat, so that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him, and they took the city. And they utterly destroyed all that was in the city, both man and woman, young and old, and ox and sheep and ass, with the edge of the sword, man. This is what happened when we blow our trumpets, man, conquering these other nations, man. They fall before our feet. And this is what we do day in and day out spiritually, man. We cut those people to a core every damn day when we bring up this Bible, man. When we come out with this truth, man, they really are truly hurt by this thing, man. They really are. And guess what? They get so mad. Guess what? We might have brothers and sisters. Guess what? Switch sides. Now they Christians. Now they whole life is set on fully debunking something that they can't stop nor deny, man. The infallible proofs, man. Guess what? All these people, they call us the modern day scribes and Pharisees, but this is literally what the scribes and Pharisees and the leaders did in Acts chapter 4, right? They said, man, we can't deny it. But if we say that this is true, it's going to cause an uproar, and we can't let that happen, man. So, hey, they call us scribes and Pharisees, but we ain't never did that, man. I'm just putting that out there like that, right? Take it how you feel. But this is what happened when we blow the trumpets in the city, man. This is what happened when we truly stand before the Lord our God and serve him, man. He will be an enemy to our enemy and an adversary to our adversaries, right? Because watch this, Amos chapter 3. Think about how those heathen was feeling at that time, man. They were scared, shaking in their boots, right? Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. The book of Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall the trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? These people were afraid by this thing, man. These nations looking like, bro, they done circled our place 7 times. And on this last day, they done circled it 7 more times. They blew a trumpet, all our walls just fell. And they all rushed in with swords and killed everybody. Think about this thing, man. Hell, if I was a heathen, I was Rahab, I would want to serve them too, right? Or guess what? If I was whoever that king was in Esther, I would want to convert and serve the Lord too. Not that I would have a good portion with them, but guess what? So I can be on their good side. I'll be a slave, a drawer, a wheel of water, right? If it means I don't have to get done like this. And guess what? A lot of times people see these things in context and be like, see, now they're a part of Israel. Now they have the same lot. Now they're going to be in the kingdom. That's never so. That is never so. It's never been like that, man. You can't name it, man. If they don't got a gate, they don't have the same value, man. That's just what it is. If they don't have a gate, they don't have the same value, man. These things, it hit different, man. It just do, man. And guess what, man? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, man. All praise to the Most High God for that, all right? It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it? This is what the Most High God, the Lord has done all these things, man. When he blows that trumpet, these people, they look out, man. Guess what? Think about when Debo on Friday. I always make these references. You start hearing that creaking coming down the street. What did they all do? He said, that's Debo. Who? Debo. They all tucking their stuff. They all trying to get right. Picture these other nations when they hear the sound of the trumpet. They looking back and forth. And they're like, oh no, hold on. What's going on? He said, man, the Israelites. Who? Israelites. Oh, shit, man. They get to panicking, man. They get to kind of sweating. Guess what? Dropping their damn sword, dropping their victuals all on the damn floor. Don't know what to do, man. Damn lost in the sauce, man. Think about these things. They don't know if maybe the Israelites are just journeying around us. Maybe they're just gonna ask us for help. Or damn, maybe they coming to destroy us. Or maybe they just gather for the Sabbath. Is it a Sabbath? I don't know. What are they doing? When they hear the sound of the trumpet, they don't know. The other nations don't know why, because they can't keep the commandments. We know what the sound of the trumpets mean, man. And this is why it's important for us as a nation of people to get back to knowing what these things are. This is why it's so important to understand the memorial blowing the trumpets, man. Knowing the sound of the trumpet, knowing the times that we in, and knowing what it means, and acting those things when it is happening, right? And this is what happens, man. Let's go to Sirach. Kind of close out on this one, man. Sirach chapter 50. I did want another precept. I'm trying to think about it. Most High willing, it comes back to me. Most High willing. Let me think. It'll come back. Let's go to Sirach chapter 50. Oh, I got it. All praise to the Most High God. I found it. It says blowing sound kind of sus, King. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm gonna tell you, boy, these people, hey, every word, man. Every idle word, boy, I tell you that. I was just talking about that Bruce today. But the book of Sirach, chapter 50 and verse 13. So are all the sounds of Aaron in the glory, and the oblations of the Lord in their hands before all the congregation of Israel, and finishing the service at the altar, that he might adorn the offering of the Most High Almighty. He stretched out his hand to the cup and poured of the blood of the grape. He poured out at the foot of the altar a sweet-smelling savor unto the Most High King of all. Then shouted the sons of Aaron, and sounded the silver trumpets, and made a great noise to be heard for remembrance before the Most High God, right? Before the Most High, Salakia. Think about these things, man. This is why we blow our trumpet now, man. We done made our bodies a living sacrifice, man. We done did the work of the Most High God. Now we blow the trumpet, man, so the Lord can smell in these things, man, and delight of it. This is why we're doing it. So it says for remembrance before the Most High God, man, to remember these things, man. Remember our forefathers. Remember where we came as a nation of people. Remember who we were just a couple years ago, man. And truly appreciate where we are today. Being content with where you are, man. Because a lot of times when you're not content, you start searching for other things, searching for loopholes, searching for other ways. Now you're everywhere, man. But if you're content where the Most High God has you right now, guess what? The Lord will lead you where you need to be, man. But always be content, man. Because when you're not content, you'll fall into complacency. Or guess what? You'll fall into other strange doctrines, man. Searching at the knowledge that you don't have to, man. But watch this. Verse 17. Then all the people gathered together, hasted. Then all the people together hasted and fell down to the earth upon their faces to worship their Lord God Almighty, the Most High. The singers also sang praises with their voices. With great variety of sounds was there made sweet melody. This is what we're going to be doing, man. Brothers and sisters going to be out there, man, with the karaoke. Guess what? Sisters going to be singing. Brothers going to be singing, man. This is that mighty sound, man. That is that great sound of that trumpet, man. This all stems from that trumpet being blown, man. They all fell down and worshiped the Most High God, right? Then the singers start singing, man. And a great variety of sounds. There was a sweet melody, man. It's a sweet melody to the Most High God to see all the children of Israel walking in order in that same spirit. Hear the music going. Hear the brotherly love going on. The sisterly compassion going on. Damn forks hitting the plate because we all eating good, man. All these things, man, are sweet savors to the Most High God, man. Brothers and sisters in order, in the right spirit. That is the noise that we need to be hearing, right? Verse 19, and the people besought the Lord, the Most High, by prayer before him that is merciful, till the solemnity of the Lord was ended, and they had finished his service. Then he went down and lifted up his hands over the whole congregation of the children of Israel, to give the blessing of the Lord with his lips, and to rejoice in his name. And they bowed themselves down to worship the second time, that they might receive a blessing from the Most High. Now therefore blessed be ye the God of all, which only doeth wondrous things everywhere, which exalted our days from the womb, and dealeth with us according to his mercy, He grant us joyfulness of heart, and that peace may be in our days in Israel forever, man. That's plain, man. And this is what we do, man. We bow to the Lord. We pray for blessings, man. And guess what? Those blessings could be what? The destructions of the enemy. Guess what? An increase in your household spiritually, physically, right? Because guess what, man? All these things, man. This is why we fall behind the Most High God and give glory to his name, man. Because he does wondrous things everywhere. When he's blowing up all them people over there and all their children and everything that pissed against the wall, that is a wondrous thing for us, man. Think about it. We was in the land of Egypt. Just a couple blocks down. A little street, maybe. A little road, dirt path road to lead from captivity to where the children of Israel staying right outside, right? Children of Israel looking, they like, damn, it's dark as hell over there. Ain't no light. Damn, I hear a whole lot of frogs. You see all them locusts over there? Damn. And you see that blood in that water? I wonder why it ain't mixing over here with our water. Damn, is that a snake? Oh, no. Damn, you hear them noises? Mind you, it's nice and peaceful over here. Lord is raining hell over there, man. Wondrous works everywhere, man. I'm talking about this is a wondrous work everywhere. We just so happen to be so nice, protected, and safe, man. And all hell is breaking loose all across this world, man. I'm not saying that we all in the best positions, in the best places, right? But guess what, man? Hey, if you're not an Israelite, man, hey, you gonna catch it. You gonna catch your real and ill dealings, man. And the Lord says he's gonna do wondrous works everywhere, man. And the most wondrous work he's gonna do, he destroys all these nations and he places Israel back in where they need to be, man. And that's on top of all these other people, man, in the kingdom of heaven, man. This is how the Most High God does these things, right? Let's get this last precept. Matthew chapter 24. Matthew chapter 24. What I want. Man, I know it's right here. So like it, brothers and sisters, I know it's right here. Got it. The book of Matthew, chapter 24, in verse, I started verse 30. It says, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. This is right at that trumpet, man. This is when all these things and all hell is breaking loose, man. That lightning coming, the damn carcasses, the eagles are gathering together, the tribulation after all these things, man. Then they're going to see that sign, man. All the tribes of the, man, everybody's going to be shaking at this day. But watch this, verse 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heaven to the other, man. That's plain, man. The Lord said he's going to gather his elect. This is the end times, man. That damn, these people just don't get it, boy. Show me where it only says Israel is going to be saved. It doesn't say that. You're just talking. I'm so tired of that, brother. Capt Benaniyah, y'all already know who I'm talking about, man. I don't even want to mention his name. That brother, man, that brother is bugged out, and he better repent before the Lord come back, man. The Lord literally, this is plain, man. It said when that great sound of that trumpet, when all the angels are coming back and Christ is here, this is the second time. It said, and they shall gather together his elect. Who is the elect, man? Is it everybody? You just believe and you're the elect? No, never said that, man. What it said, let's stick to the context. From the four winds, from all across the world, man. From one end of the heaven to the other, man. I'm talking about this is plain, man. This is plain, man. This is plain, man. And brothers and sisters, man, get your spirits and get your minds in order for this day, man. Because it said it's going to come for this. It's going to come as a thief in the night. Brothers and sisters, keep your guard up. Keep your spirit in order. Keep your spirit mind in check, right? Matter of fact, I want to finish with this precept. It's a precept I've been meditating on all week. Philippians chapter 4. The book of Philippians chapter 4 and verse 11. Now that I speak in respect of one, not that I speak in respect of one, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith, so like whatever state I am, therewith to be content. Brothers and sisters, however y'all are coming into this memorial blowing a trumpet, be content of where you are, man. Don't think, hey, oh man, I ain't got enough money to give on. I ain't got enough to do this. I ain't even got no damn trumpet to blow. I ain't even got this. Guess what? Be content with where you are, man. Be content that you're in a building surrounded by brothers and sisters who love you. You in the spirit, man. You serving the Most High God with joyfulness and gladness of heart. Be content with whatsoever state you in at that time, man. Because guess what? The Lord can easily take you away from it. You complaining on how bad you want to do this, do that, and you could have been doing something way better. Well, guess what? The Lord will just take your ass out the truth, and you ain't got to worry about another blowing of the trumpets, man. Or guess what? You so worried about the world. You so worried about chasing the bag. Well, guess what? The Lord will make sure you won't make not a damn feast day. You won't make not another one. You ain't got to worry about it, man. This is how the Lord does things, man. He'll give you what you're looking for, man. And guess what? A lot of times, brothers and sisters, man, may catch short ends of the stick and may have to work during these feast days and holidays, such as myself. But guess what? Best believe, me and brother Ezekiel are going to try to get our ass out here early enough to try to make that drive down and go to the brews, and we're going to have a good time, man. Tired and all, man. Because that's what Yahweh Shem Yahushua, this is what we would do. This is what Christ would do, man. That's literally what Paul and them did. They were hasting to get back for the Passover. They're like, man, we got to get back. We doing the work. We have to get back, man. When you read the book of Acts, right? They try to make it back all the time, man. And this is something we all keep our minds with. Being content, right? But guess what? If we can't make it, guess what? We're content, man. We're happy because guess what? We still know who we are as a nation of people. We still know what today is. We still know what that sound of the trumpet is, man. The Lord said, hey, this is a righteous rehearsal. And we're going to be rehearsing that thing at the crib if we don't get to make it. But best believe, hey, you're going to hear some type of trumpet. Somebody going to hear something, man. And I'll praise to the Most High God for that thing, man. Verse 12, it says, I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound. And guess what? He knew how to be at a low level of state, being poor, being at the lowest that you can possibly be, man. Wife is acting up. Husband is not in the truth. Kids not in the truth. Guess what, man? You halfway, you fighting, you battling. It's an everyday struggle. You at the lowest you can get. You ain't got a job. You ain't really got no money. Guess what? You feel like the whole world is against you. You are as abased as you can possibly be. You damn near feel like a heathen. But it says you also know how to abound. You know how to be up. You know how to be happy, merry, cheer when all these things come upon you, man. When you have your household in order, when your spirit is in order, when you are keeping these things in the righteous manner, right? You know how to do both of these things, man. That's what part of comes with it, with being content. Knowing what situation you're in, knowing the challenges that you're going to face during this time. And guess what? Going through these things, man. Taking the affliction. Hey, saying, hey, all praise to the Most High. Regardless of whatever state I'm in, all praise to the Most High. Let's keep going, right? Let's read on. It says, I know how to abound everywhere and in all things. I am instructed. He said, I know how to do all this stuff everywhere, man. No matter where I go, man. So guess what, brothers and sisters may be out of town, but guess what, man? You better know how to abound and know how to be abased and be content with what the Most High God has given us this day, man. Be content, man. Hey, this is the new moon. This is a memorial blowing the trumpet. Hey, I'm content with that and I'm happy. Guess what? Let's turn up. Let's do it, right? Because watch this. It says both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. Because we can do all these things, man. We know how to be hungry. We know how to be full, right? Guess what? We know how to serve the Lord. We know how not to serve the Lord. And we better make sure we're doing these things, man. Whenever we're doing these things, being in order and being content with the actions that we take, man. Being happy that the situation the Most High God has you in. If he's afflicting you, hey, be happy that he's afflicting you, that he's still dealing with you. If you're not being afflicted, guess what? Be content that the Lord, hey, may be giving you some type of grace and slack. A lot of times, hey, the Lord might not put too much on you right then and there because you might not be able to take it. You might feel like you are. But the Lord said, man, I done gave him hell these past 3 months. I'm going to give him a couple weeks off. I might give him a couple months off. Because if I put this on him right now and he done went through all of this, he might not make it out. I can see it. He ain't gonna make it out, right? He done been a base for a little too long. Let me abound him a little bit so he know how to be content when both of these things come upon him, right? Let me show him. And guess what? This is a Christian's favorite, right? Verse 13. I can do all things through Hamashiach who is strengthening me, man. Guess what? We can do all these things, man. Guess what? We can blow up the sound of the new moon and at the Feast of the Trumpets. Guess what? We know how to serve the Lord now with joyfulness and gladness of heart. We know who we are as a nation of people. We know the signs to come. We are woke. We are those illuminated people. We are that light that's set upon the hill. We are these people, man. We know the sounds and the alarms that's going on, man. We know what's sin. We know what's righteous. We know all these things of the Most High God, man. And we content with what we have, man. Do we want more with the Most High God? Of course. But the Lord will give these things as due diligence and as measure, right? And guess what? That's the main thing, is being content with what's going on. Brothers and sisters, accept where you are right now and pray that the Most High God increase you and continue to increase you in these last days, man. With that, man, I'm Soldier Donovan with the Battle Axes of Most High, man. I say shalom. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for tuning in, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Help us push the truth around the four corners of the earth. Brothers and sisters, man, like I said, man, tomorrow, sundown to Sunday, sundown, we will have the memorial blowing the trumpets. It is a double Sabbath, meaning no buying and selling from this point on all the way until Sunday night. You can cook from Saturday night until Sunday night because it is a feast day and it is not the 7-day Sabbath, right? So, brothers, have a good time. Sisters, have a great time. Be in order, be in spirit, drink moderately, and make sure we all get home, man, to continue to blow these trumpets, continue to blow the sounds, and continue to be that light, man. Thank you, brothers and sisters who give to the GoFundMe, to the Cash App. That money is being greatly used for the edification of a nation, for the building of a nation. And guess what? To keep brothers and sisters fed and well protected out here, man. Thank you for the spiritual sacrifices, man, the mighty fasts and prayers, not only for yourselves, but for the whole nation of Israel, man, for the destruction of the heathen, man, and the prosperous ways of Israel, man. Thank you, brothers and sisters, man. I continue to be safe, stay in the spirit, and continue to do these things, man, in decency and in order. Here at the Battle Axes, we always finish with a law, statute, and a commandment. And today we're going to finish with, I would say, the law. I'm going to Exodus chapter 20. Exodus chapter 20, and we're going to start at verse number 18. The book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 18. And all the people saw the thunderings and the lightnings and the noise of the trumpet and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. This is when Moses was getting the commandments from the Most High God, man. When he was up there on Mount Sinai, dealings, man, and supping with Christ, man. It says, and they said unto Moses, speak thou with us, and we will hear, but let not God speak with us, lest we die. Guess what, man? They heard that trumpet, and they didn't want to hear that sound. They didn't even want to go towards that trumpet, man. Think about these other nations. When that trumpet blow and they see Christ coming back, they're going to be trying to fight it with F-fighters and bombers. They're going to try to shoot it. They're going to be kind of using their Sam's turn and all their military defense weapons. Guess what? We're going to fall to our knees, man, and pray that the Lord have mercy upon our spirits, man, lest we die, man. It says, and Moses said unto the people, fear not, for God has come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And that's what the Lord is doing when he blow these trumpets, man. When he's blowing the trumpet and you hear this word coming out, man, it's to prove you, to see that you're not going to sin no more, to see if you were truly changed from that man or that woman that you are and become the woman, that king or that princess that the Lord wants you to be, man. Read on. And the people stood afar off, and Moses drew near unto the thick darkness where God was. And the Lord said unto Moses, thus thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, ye have seen that I have talked with you from heaven. Ye shall not make with me gods of silver, neither shall ye make unto you gods of gold, right? An altar of the earth thou shalt make unto thee, and shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings, and thy peace offerings, thy sheep and thine oxen, and all the places where I record my name. I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And this is how the Lord does these things, man. So guess what? We shouldn't serve no other gods. We should serve him and only him. And then when we make these spiritual sacrifices, which we have now, guess what? We make sure we make it wholeheartedly in order how the Most High God would want, man. without spot or blemish, man. Brothers and sisters, make sure y'all keep your spirit in order, continue to stay strong with these things, and continue to be content therewith with the things that we have, right? And continue to blow up that trumpet whenever you get a great opportunity to do these things, man. Soldier Donovan with the Battle Axes of the Most High, man. Brothers and sisters, be safe, man. I love y'all, man. With that, I'm going to say shalom.